Younger, what's it like being back in town here? This is something you've done before, camp week. How you approach it here this season, heading into the 2025-26 season?
You know, it's good to be back, see the familiar faces. It's a little, nostalgic. Lived in Lincoln the past 2 years of my life pretty much, and it's good to be back. It's exciting. Main camp brings back a lot of memories, and I'm excited to get rolling.
You've had 2 full seasons with the Stars in the books. Briefly appeared in that 22-23 season for a game as well. What has being a Lincoln Star meant to you?
It's meant everything. The fan base here is awesome. All the support. I've said this before, like win or lose, you go upstairs, all the fans are still there for you. The atmosphere, it's awesome, and I think it's the best place to play junior hockey.
You said it before, you've spent the better part of the last 2 years playing for this team. Is it weird in the summer when you go away for a couple months?
Yeah, it almost is. And then when you come back and you see everything, it's all the same, but it looks a little different. But, it's awesome. There's no place I'd rather be.
What have you done in the summers the last couple of years and this year to kind of maybe get away from hockey while also staying in touch with your training and any sort of practicing you need to do?
Yeah, so, this year's a little different with being hurt at the end of the year, but, get on the ice a couple days a week, work out. But last summer I actually went to Germany for like a week, take, a break from ice a little, and then this year I went to New York City, so just to break up the season and the off-season a little bit, but yeah.
Did that injury from late in the season that obviously caused you to miss the entire playoffs, really, was that something that's kind of fueled you a little bit this summer as you're thinking ahead to next year?
Yeah, it's motivating now. During playoffs, obviously it was a bummer, but, now when I'm back on the ice, it's motivating. I want to push myself, get better, and have a breakout year.
What's it been like seeing a couple of your teammates here back again? It's obviously never going to see the full team from the year ago again, but it's still other guys who you're going to be playing at least back-to-back seasons.
Yeah, it's good to see them. We had a really tight group, so, see the familiar faces. Like Proust said, give them all a hug, and, it's pretty fun to see everyone again. Heading
into this year, as you mentioned, would be your 3rd full year with the Stars, probably looking at an opportunity to be a leader on this group, whether that's with or without a letter. What has that been like for you? Have you thought about that at all?
A little bit, but, I don't want to, affect who I am, just be the same, talk to the guys, check in on them during the summer, I want to, set it up so early so we have a tight group going into training camp, and we set the tone of how our year is going to be, so just keeping in touch with the guys and seeing how it goes.